I really wish y'all could see the scenery where I'm at right now. The sun is out. I feel good. And I just wanted to share this revelation and this moment with y'all. Y'all, it's a lot of like caterpillars falling on me. Hold on, this one right here. And it's like learning how to like be gentle. Like be gentle with them because when you feel something on your neck and you want to like slap it off real fast, maybe I just need to be gentle. Got my incense. I probably even won't need this today because like my vibration is, I feel like it's very unmatched. Loving yourself can be different at different aspects and different levels in different areas of your life. At one point, you could feel like, okay, I need this type of love for myself right now. I need to show up for myself right now. In another part of your life, you could feel like, I need to be more consistent at this part of right now. I need to be more easy on myself right now. I need to be more diligent in the way that I set goals for myself right now. Loving yourself will always be different. It'll always show up in a different way. So I know, at least for me, that's exactly how it is. Loving myself tomorrow could be me needing to just like sit down and relax and rest. It could also be me needing to be more open to new people and new experiences, showing up in one way or a specific way. Maybe I just need to be gentle. That's just a message. Like, just be gentle with yourself right now. Like, don't. So that's just like an aspect right now that I've been embracing and seeing about myself. Like, it's not always about being consistent, because I think a lot of people feel like being consistent is a good thing, but you may not need that today. You may need something different. Like, I know that a lot of times when I put my videos out, it shows like inconsistency, but I'm only showing up for myself the way that I need to show up for myself. Like, I know that this is something that I need. I know I need to chill right now. I know I need to relax right now. I know I need to slow down right now. So that's something that I give myself, and I give myself that unapologetically. And the people that's gonna feel it and catch the vibe, that's the people that's gonna feel it and catch the vibe. Don't stunt your growth by acting too fast and doing things that aren't serving you. Cause I know that comes from like, that's also a form of like abuse, like abusing yourself and not taking accountability for where you are, and not listening to yourself and neglecting yourself. And that's like a form of like not choosing yourself, not showing up for yourself. And there's a lot of times in my life where I found myself doing that because I've been ignoring the fact that maybe I need to chill right now. Maybe I need to relax right now. Maybe I need to separate myself from this environment right now. And it's like being comfortable with where you are, and being comfortable with that hurt. Like, sometimes I didn't know that I was comfortable with feeling hurt. I didn't know that I was comfortable with putting foods in my body that made me hurt just so I couldn't feel. Like, I didn't know that I was doing that to myself. So when I took myself out of that situation and I took myself out of that place, I really began to got honest with myself. I got honest with the way that I felt. I stopped putting other people in charge of me, because other people aren't in charge of the way that you react, because in that reaction, you reacted, not them. We're so quick to call people like narcissists and abusive and like all of these things all these words that we have for other people, but it's like, what part of you has been accepting that? What part of you has been like sitting in that energy because you've been being that to yourself? You've been being abusive to yourself. You've been being a narcissist to yourself. Narcissist. You've been being narcissistic to yourself. You've been neglecting yourself and gaslighting yourself. So it's like when I really get honest and get open and get to healing, other people are, you can't give other people your magic. Like, why would you want to give someone your magic like that? Why would you want to, like, put someone else in charge of your life like that? Like, stop. Choose you. Loving me in this point in my life right now has made me you got to really be patient and you got to pause. But loving me has came with me learning how to set boundaries with myself, because when you accept certain things from with yourself, you accept it from like other people. Not being easily accessible, like I don't like texting all day. And a part of my self-love journey right now and loving myself has been like to not text all day, to not be on the phone all day, because it's like it's other stuff that I could be doing. It's other stuff that I could be putting my energy and my effort into, instead of like waiting on a text back, waiting on a response. Like, nah, we not doing that today. We loving ourselves today. We getting outside today. We being all we need for ourselves today. Like, that's something that we do. That's something that we're doing. And just like being very unapologetic about that. And when you start to love yourself and you see that, hey, this person isn't respecting the way that you're showing up for yourself today, maybe we need to like slide ourselves out the situation. Maybe we need to like not communicate with this person, because when you start to love yourself, you protect yourself, and there's like this energy field around you that's like very hard to penetrate, very hard to see through, very hard to predict. And you start to see how you trigger other people. And I say you start to see how you trigger other people because you see how you were triggered when people set boundaries with you. You saw how you reacted when people set boundaries with you. And it's just amazing. I used to get so mad when people used to tell me like, I'm doing something. I can't text back. I'm doing something. I'm on the phone. I'm doing something. I'm in the moment right now. I used to be like, damn, like, why are you so focused on them? And why are you so focused on no, 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 no. That's your ego. That's your ego. And those are moments that I had to step back and listen to my intuition and allow my intuition to tell me that, hey, this person is allowed to move the way they're moving, and you're allowed to move the way you move. And there's nothing wrong with having an ego. And I used to be at a place where I felt like the ego was the bad guy, or the ego was the bad girl, the ego was all of these things. And it's like, no, the ego just wants attention. The ego just wants to express itself. So I'm like, okay, what ways can I express myself? And I know that my ego loves attention. My ego loves to be right. So I'm like, what can I give my ego? And one of the things that I do is express myself. Like what you see me doing now, expressing myself. I want to be heard. I hear my ego saying that. Like, I want to be heard. I want to express myself. I want to be honored. I want to feel honored. And I'm not a bad guy. Like, I just want to be heard. Like, I want you to feel me. I want you to not ignore me. And I want you to see me as whole. I want you to see me as a part of you. And when I stop neglecting that part of me, I felt better. I am better. So when you're detoxing and you're letting certain things go out of your body and you're fasting, a lot of times that process is not comfortable, and it takes a lot of removing toxic waste out of your body in order for you to truly feel whole and to feel like you again. And I've been really missing this feeling of just feeling light and feeling like I don't need to prove myself to anyone. I don't need to like always 100% be there for everyone, because if I'm not here for myself, if I'm not being honest with myself, if I'm not committing to myself, like how can I even do that for anyone else? And having to constantly explain that in itself can be very draining. If you're not expressing yourself, what do you feel like you're attracting? The people that you're in a relationship with, are they expressing themselves? They may not be, because we only meet people at a level that we've met ourselves. And a lot of times those people just aren't ready to hear that. And it's okay, but it's also okay to know that it's okay for you to move on and not have to say anything. Like, it's been a lot of instances where I felt like I had to take myself out of situations without even like needing to explain myself, because I don't want to like put that much effort into it. Like, I don't think other people deserve that much of me. I don't think that people deserve those aspects of ourselves. Like, I feel like we sometimes give too much of ourselves to people that don't need us. And what I just said, it's a like very heavy statement, because it shows like that abuse, and not necessarily the abuse that they give, the abuse that we give ourselves. And being honest with yourself is holding yourself accountable, and not blaming other people for why you're experiencing the things that you're experiencing, because there is going to be a lot of aspects and a lot of things that you learn about yourself, and you're going to realize that it has always been with me. It's never been with anyone else. I think that's why our lovers grow tired. I think that's why our lovers feel betrayed. Our lovers feel dishonored, misused, abused, neglected. And our lover isn't someone outside of us, our lover is inside of us. Like, your love is truly inside of you. So don't abuse your love. Do not give too much of you to aspects of other people, because you feel like it's going to heal them and it's going to do this for them and that for them. They have to like actually want to do that for themselves, and they have to actually want it for themselves. Because if you don't want it for yourself, then there's no part of you that'll ever allow you to accept it from anyone else. So you have to really like fall in love with yourself. I don't do this for monetary gain, and I don't do this for any type of clout. Like, no, I just do this to express myself. So whenever I feel like it's time to express myself, then I will do just that.